Hey, what's up, guys? So you have Anthony here.
And my name is Ray. Welcome back to the stack.
We
All right.
gotta learn how to center, like, whatever
We haven't
better.
fused yet.
Sorry, we'll get there. It'll come as the video goes. But anyway, this is the Black Royal Knights with a twist deck. Technically, it has two. It's not like a traditional Royal Knights. It has two Royal Knights. That's Craniumon and Omnimon X Antibody. But here we are, and we're playing against. What are we playing against, bro?
So Anthony is playing the Black Royal Knights deck, and I am playing the GabuBond deck. I'm a horrible pilot for it, but of course, I get a classic start.
Look at that start, though.
Just a classic little start. You know, a little Gabumon into a little map, but you go ahead and you start searching right away.
No rookie in the opening hand, and you guys remember in the deck profile I said that I have 12 rookies, right? And it's because of that option card that I'm okay running 12, because as you can see, I played the option card, picked up a rookie, and now I'm just gonna go and do my thing. So yeah, Black Memory Boost, not something you always want to see, but this is the perfect situation for it. Go to Numamon, choke him at 1, and we're doing good.
And he thinks he chokes me at 1, but I go right back to 2, and then I hammer Spark, of course. So I'm right at 3.
This guy wastes no time, goes
No
straight
time.
into the Bond of Friendship.
Bond of Friendship, because that's the name of the game, you know? You gotta risk it for the biscuit, and I go ahead and start risking it. And
There goes a Shademon, comes in, and I'm just getting ready to put him to the bottom right now, because I know
and
he's not lasting.
Over here, I forgot to draw because of Ubamon, but then I mentioned it again because that Shademon came out and went attacking, then Ubamon triggers. But over here, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, Ubamon, that's right. And Anthony was kind to let me go ahead and draw. Fast forward, because I'm a slowpoke, I have no options here, so I go ahead and play a Quadramon and draw 2, give him a nice little 6 and get ready to get wrecked.
You know I'm gonna take advantage of all that memory. So I promote the Numamon, and we're just gonna start going up, build a wall that he is not gonna be able to get past. So we do Gigatramon for 3, for 3, we draw from there, and then we're gonna go into our Bri, of course, right? There it is, boom. Bri for 3, 0, draw. And so looking back, right, I thought I would go into I thought I would use the memory boost, then go to Sword Defeat and choke him at 1, but I guess I was gonna save it for a more opportune moment, and I just put him to 3 and let him do his thing from there.
Yeah, but little did he know I have another mat. I think it's this game. I think I have another mat. Or little do I know that I don't have another mat and just draw, you know?
Gabumon comes out for the draw, and there's the other mat. There we go.
I had to play that mat because I think that I need to start gaining memory and drawing for my pieces, because as you can see, I had to hard play that Quadramon. So from there on, I'm just going to need to start trying to get into my pieces. But Anthony over here is
the
just
final Zubadon punch.
he's
There it
gonna
is.
final Zubadon punch me in the throat.
And then we're gonna go for our 2 checks there. I know that the only thing in security that could really hurt him is a Kakaitis, the second mat. Oh, that's scary. And I'm not really scared of the Bond of Friendship coming up, because I know Sword Defeat's gonna reboot. He's gonna be way too high to swing over, and so there's just no point in going Bond of Friendship. And then I think oh, there you go. Use the memory boost. And, well, it looks like I'm digging a little bit. What am I digging for? Certainly not the Ultras. I think, if I remember correctly, I just end my turn with the Mechanorimon, you know, just to ensure that, you know, his pieces just don't get through, and, because I only got 3 security left, right? So I gotta be careful too.
Yeah, Mechanorimon really vital in this game, especially shutting me down altogether. I do gain 2 memory and go right back to 4, but that's like it's almost futile to do that, because as you can see, we're fast forwarding because I'm thinking hard of like, what can I do? Spoiler alert, nothing. So so all I do is, you know, try to stop him from...
That wasn't bad. Blue Howling.
It wasn't bad, but I end up not doing anything with it.
Well, you said Mechanori can't block.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, but you don't end up swinging.
But I end up not swinging. I end up just like trying to protect my board, being silly, forgetting that I have only one card in my security left. Like you guys hear a message, that's me.
So yeah, and then how does he end his turn?
Yeah, I just play another guy.
Go wide. Go wide.
Try to go wide. Try to go for the game. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, and so yeah, I push out the Numemon, and I figure it's kind of like do or die right now. So, I go for the there it is, boom.
And at this point,
there it is.
I was just kind of praying on my security, but
no prayers answered. And what's funny was I was about to like proc Sword to Feat's effect right here, as if it mattered. Like I couldn't swing with Numemon. But we were like, nah, let's just go to the next game.
Nah, bro, forget it. Yeah. And really unfortunate for me.
Oh, dude, that ultimate flare was in security.
Yeah, that would have been if I would have swung with any. And I think that I was watching out for it too. That's probably why I didn't swing with any of my Digimon, because I'm like ultimate flare and I'm like ultimate dead. So this one you start up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a pretty bad hand last turn.
Yeah, so I start here. You do the classic rookie into 1 cost level 4, put him at 1. Mm-hmm. And then, let's see.
I have a nice little start over here. Just playing Gabumons.
And then, yep.
Just starting to dig.
There goes the dig. So I draw. And I like to be safe than sorry, so I just throw down the Izzy right away. The top 3 there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to gain a memory. Oh, yeah, 2 Bries back to back. I did not want to see that. But I did gain the memory and put the ultimate flare there so I could get ready, just in case.
And I'm like, oh, that happened. What am I doing here? Other than losing. I'm trying to,
let's see. Yeah, You're thinking.
Yeah,
there
I'm
we go.
Definitely thinking.
Throw the body into security. It's Craniumon. Dies there.
Yeah, I for sure don't have my pieces this game. If not, I would have totally not used that Gabumon last turn.
There you go. Another Gabumon, and we're going to draw.
And that Izzy is actually extremely good for you, really bad for me, because now that lets you extend your plays a lot more, but while I'm like, just easy to choke.
Mm-hmm. So I just go straight into the Bri, put you at 3 memory, dangerously, might I add, because you're running Ancient in this deck, so
that is very true.
Very true.
Very true.
So yeah, I opened myself for this Ancient Garurumon play.
He opens himself for it, and I go for it.
Yeah, might as well, right? I don't have the blocker yet. Bri is inheritable. He hasn't gone off yet, so swing, unsuspend. My only Mechanori, so that's not going to be used in this game. Take one there, he's chilling.
Yeah, at least I was able to get two securities here. That was pretty good. Good job, Pass Ray. And then Howley, of course, just trying to make his blockers a little smaller. And funny enough, I don't even have a piece to play after I kill Ancient, right? So I don't have another hybrid in hand, and that kind of sets me back a little too as well.
Yeah. And I think here, I have a Sword to Feat in hand, but I'm not playing it because I want to save it for a potential mat when it comes out. Just like quickly delete it as soon as it comes out. I'm a little behind, I have 2 security, he still has his 5, but I'm just trying to play patience, build up my wall that he has to work hard to get around. So.
And I think that's also the name of the game for your deck, right? Like, you don't need to rush for it, right? You're not very aggressive. You don't need to be, at least, right? So it's to your advantage that I have little board and you're able to set up, right? But over here, fast forward again, very little options. I Hammer Spark just to be petty.
Throw down 2 rookies.
2 rookies.
Yeah, and I think it's at this point that I figured, all right, he doesn't have the mat in hand, right? And even if he did have the mat in hand, if I just go, I did a Zubagon Punch first. Zubagon Punch, go for that 2 checks, get my little aggression in there, boom, boom. And then, yeah, And instead of going towards defeat, I go, okay, dang, dude, I'm about to give him a lot of memory.
Yep.
I remember getting that is so unlike me to just like hand off 6 memory to you like that. But I guess to me it was worth it in the moment because even if you were to bring out other bodies, the only one that could attack would be your Gabu. If you went into Ancient, I could block it with Alter S. If you went into Friendship, I could block it with Alter S. So I was like, there's not really much to be scared of right now. And if you go wide again, I still have that Ultimate Flare in hand. Oh, here comes the Cordragon right there.
And that's another another sign of me breaking again. But I think that even without the brick, your deck is performing pretty well to what it wants to do. It just cleared my board, and even though I have Howling out, it doesn't really matter much. But pass on to you, and now with that Alter S out, like, there's no reason us to not swing, right?
Yeah, but this play was a little silly, and we talked about it because even though I'm in a pretty advantageous spot right now, what I decide to do after all of this linking, I decide to play Chumon and Numamon to have board, right? And I just surrendered my biggest blocker by attacking, and I gave you 3 memory, and you had Howling Memory Boost. So if you went into Ancients, you could have cleared the game right there. And then when I saw that Lobomon, I was like, no!
Yeah, that's true. You saw that Lobomon, and I was like, haha, let's hope for me to draw him. Because I had nothing in hand. I basically just Digimon into that Lobomon for no reason, because I needed a draw. So I went ahead, I tried to swing. You let it go. I don't know why, but you let it go.
I guess I didn't want to trade my Dark Tyrannomon just in case. I wanted to make sure I had the bodies for game.
Yeah, you have a pretty big board regardless, but over here I'm just again throwing a Hail Mary, trying to have some just drop my Rattlestar, because I'm done with this.
You were debating too. You were like, should I get the Omni?
Should I get the Omni?
I'm like, who are you thinking about getting right now?
Yeah. So I had to get the Omni at this point because he can make it unblockable. Not like I have any blockers in my deck, but regardless, like, I might as well, because even if he goes into X Antibody, then like he's just constantly going to be killing me over and over again. But yeah, you go ahead. Now I imagine you promote.
Yeah, I promote. Even though he can't attack, I still promote him.
Yeah.
And I just go for games. I don't know why. I'm playing around Hammer Spark.
You're playing.
I swing,
super around
and I'm like, Chumon, that Hammer Spark ain't doing nothing.
And there's that Ancient that would have been handy. That last turn, it was a pretty good game.
Yeah, I think this is a really good example of how, like that Rattlestar you were only able to play when I went wide, And I don't know if you had Cocytus, but if you played it, you'd give me a lot of memory and I just build right back up. I had the second Bry in hand. You would have put, Alter S back to hand and I just would have done it all over again.
Yeah. And over here, I think I'm mentioning to you that I didn't have the, what's it called? The mat for me to like, because I think I was holding those two for a while, but yeah, kind of unfortunate game. It still doesn't. What's it called? It still is a lot to say for your deck, because regardless, like even though I did brick the first game, I went ahead and did all my aggro stuff very early, but that also sets me back a lot.
Because you burned your 2 security and to take out 2 of mine.
And you're able to like take a steadier pace, while me, it's either very explosive or not explosive at all, right? So this deck is very, in a way, consistent with the pace that it wants to take.
Yeah, and I think this was a pretty good showcase of what my black deck was capable of in this meta. I mean, I wasn't able to like cheese his Bond of Friendship with like my Cranium on and prevent deletion or anything like that. I had to make sure I was playing around his memory gain and Cocytus Breath and Rattlestar and all of that. So, it's a tricky matchup, but, the deck was able to perform well. And, yeah, man, thanks for the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's alright, we just do the thing we did before.
Stay stacking.
I mean, that's what we're going to tell them to do.
Oh, yeah?
After we tell them to like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget to ring that bell, too. For us to let you know when we subscribe, or what?
So that you can know when we have new videos.
There we go. Wow, you English, me not. But yes, everything Anthony said. And don't forget,
stay stacking.